Hello, good friends. There is a good news that I bring for each and every one of you today, particularly my Nigerian friends. The long-awaited PTDF Scholarship is out. PTDF Scholarship is a yearly program organized for Nigerians who wants to do postgraduate program, either in Nigeria or diaspora. So it gives them opportunity to explore other universities outside the country, and even those that wants to study in the country. They do have advantage of being sponsored. So this program is one that comes every year, and you can take advantage of this program. At least it will help you in running your postgraduate program, either master's or PhD program. So to get started in this PTDF scholarship, I want you to open your browser and go to your address bar. Type this scholarship.ptdf.gov.ng. Once you have typed that URL, it will bring you to this very page. Okay? Now, this is the very page it will bring for you. Now, hold on, just hold on before you continue. Before you apply, there are certain things you need to understand about this application. You know, instruction is very, very important, particularly whenever you want to do anything. Okay? So I will guide you on how you can actually do this application. And at the end of the day, you will discover you do it well. So don't be in a haste to apply and make mistake. So just stay true, and I'll walk you through on this application process. Okay? So let's get started. Before you create account, okay, you have to go through some certain instructions. Okay? So if you scroll down, you see application guideline. Okay? Application guideline, very, very important. So this guideline here will enable you to it will give you some guideline on how to do this application successfully. Okay? Now this is just news and event which you may not really need, it may not be interesting. And in case maybe at any time you encounter any challenge while doing this application, there is a contact address here, their phone number. You can call this line, they will pick it and attend to you. Okay? That's one good thing about it. They will pick, once you call that line, the appropriate hour, the appropriate period. Okay? You can't be calling this number around 10 p.m. in the night. What are you calling the person for? So I think, in my own view, from 8 o'clock a.m. till around that kind 4 p.m. is the normal time for you to call anybody you wish to call. And you also have a WhatsApp contact. I think this one will be easier, will be okay for you. Anytime, just drop a message and they will reply you. Okay? So, and that is that. Now, very, very important. Let's head over to this application process. Once you click on this application guideline, it will take you to this very page. Let me open it in another tab so that we can also still refer back. Click. Now, when you come to this very place, it just gives you this 2025 PTDF Overseas Postgraduate Scholarship Scheme for universities in the United Kingdom, Germany, France, Malaysia, UK, and GFM, that is just in bracket, and all the College of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Kaduna, CPESK, Nigeria. Okay? So all these things are just some interesting things you need to understand. Now, very, very important. They said interested applicants should please note the following. The scholarship is for 2025 academic section. Very important. Okay. Now, also the scholarship is limited to PTDF approved courses at PTDF partner institutions. Okay, it's not anyhow course. You don't just you want to study this course and no. You have to, your course has to fall in line with the provided or the approved courses at the PTDF partner institutions. Okay. Now, scholarship will only be awarded for studies relevant to the PTDF mandate. Okay, very important. So candidates may be disqualified for applying for programs not applicable to the oil and gas industry. So take note of that. Now, the proposed course of study must also be related to previous studies. Okay, so you won't say because you studied, let me say, sociology. Okay, now you want to jump over and study oil and gas related courses. No. So it has your proposed course of study must be related to your previous studies. And note, very important, candidates with multiple applications will be automatically disqualified. There's no two ways about it. Now, candidates who have been sponsored by the fund in a specific category, MSc or PhD, are ineligible to make another application for the same or lower category. Okay, very important. Candidates who are beneficiary of any other scholarship from similar organizations are not eligible to apply. Additionally, all lecturers must provide a letter from their vice chancellors confirming that they are not in receipt of any other form of scholarship. This is for lecturers who want to take advantage of this scholarship. Okay, so very important. Now, the scholarship program, is the partner universities in UK, and also Germany, France, and Malaysia. Okay, so you can see some of their partner institutions. All of this, we have one at Kaduna. You can see that. Now let's scroll down. Now from here, now if you click on these universities, like some of these universities, if you click there, you see the list of the courses, approved courses that they offer. So you can just click here. Let's just click on this. Now, once it opens, you will see the list of courses they offer. You can see that. So you can take your time to go through it. Okay, if it falls in line with what you want to study, go ahead and apply. Okay, now you can see this other one. Now you go through it carefully. Okay, if the course you want to study is here, you can do well to do what? Apply. Very, very important. Okay, now you can still see this very one. You just carefully go through it. Okay, so one thing I think the PTDF wants to actually do is to ensure that they promote the oil and gas industry in Nigeria. Okay, so very important. Now, selection process, criteria and requirements, very important. The PTDF scholarship are highly competitive. Don't think that it's just one or two persons that are interested. There are people from all walks of Nigeria that are applying for this program. So you must be well prepared for this scholarship. Now, and only candidates who are outstanding across the board are selected. Based on the submitted documents, applicants with highest points under each category from their respective states will be invited for an interview where a selection committee will be constituted to assess applications using the following criteria. Yes, This is the criteria for their selection. Merit, as evidenced by the quality of degrees, full academic transcript, and other professional qualifications acquired. Relevant publications to be referenced by applicants, that's for PhD students. Membership of professional bodies, the viability and relevance of the study research plan, relevance of previous study to the oil and gas industry, and the proposed course of research. So, and that's very important. Now, they have requirements for both PhD and MSc. So, I will leave this for you to actually go through it. Okay? Now, I'll just walk you through on the application process. If you actually click on this very place where they say how to apply, it will walk you through on the application process. Okay, so I want us to click on this how to apply, and you see the method of doing this application. So once you have come over to this website, you will see where you have this create applicant account, also log in with existing account. Okay, so you click on this very one. Once you have clicked on it, it will bring you to this very place. Okay, so you need to provide all these details. Okay, so once you have provided these details, you now click create account, application account. Now, next other option is that once you have created the account, the email and the password you used, okay, will be used to access this portal for your application. Okay, the scholarship portal, that's what I mean. Okay, now you put your email and the password and click on sign in. Once you have clicked on sign in, the next thing it will bring for you is that it will bring you to this very place. Now you can see it very, very clear. Okay, it will bring you to this very place. Once it brings you to this very place, the next thing you need to do is to first of all verify your NIN. Okay, once you have verified your NIN, or once you have verified it, it will take you to the new application where you can start making your application. Now note this, you pay a token, okay, some token amount of money in order for you to verify your NIN. It's very, very important. Now, and that is that. Now, while doing that, there is something you need to take note of. They said in this very place that if you try it the first time to verify your NIN and maybe it didn't go through, don't try the second time. You could be debited the second time. So you wait and maybe refresh the page or the portal and maybe visit it after some time so that you won't make double payment. So take note of that. Now, if you have done that, it will also take you to this very place where you will agree to some terms and conditions. Once you agree, it will actually take you to where you start making your application. Now, while making this application, there are certain things you need to have handy, like your passport, your NIN slip, your academic documents. All of those things are very, very important. And you must have known the institution you want to apply to. Okay? Remember, we saw the list of courses and the institutions that you can actually apply to. Okay? So, and all of that. Now, if you have done that, if you have agreed, it will take you to where you fill up all this application. You can see what we have here. You select either overseas scholarship or in country. You want to stay in the country and do the scholarship and all of that. So you will now fill up that one. Once you have filled up to this extent, the next thing you need to do is to select the university where you are actually applying to. Okay, Now, if you have done that, the next option it will bring for you. Remember, you must have a personal statement. You must have a personal statement of purpose, so that when you are selecting the place for the university, you attach it there. Okay? So the next thing is you need to have a scanned copy of your birth certificate, your local government ID as well. Very important. So all of those things, very, very important. So once you have attached them, there will be a place for you to view all those attachments you've actually made, like here. Okay? Now, you see, if there are professional bodies you are into, you also add them. Now, once you have finished up this up to this stage, the next thing you need to do is to preview it before you submit it. I will advise, if you do it on time, if you finish filling it, you can just leave it maybe the next day if you are not sure of what you actually filled. Okay? Maybe the next day you can refresh on the portal to see what you have actually done. There could be a mistake that may pop up, and you carefully resolve it immediately. Okay, so don't rush it. If you are applying for it early, or maybe if you are applying for it maybe lately, you can just quickly do it and submit, so that you won't be caught up with the time stipulated. But at this time that they just started, you can just give it maybe a day to think about what you've actually done. Okay? Now you preview it, and to confirm all the things you've done, at that time you can actually click on submit. Once you hit on submit, okay, you now have to wait. They will now go through your application to see if what you did is in line with what PTDF body actually require. Most importantly, because if it relates to what the oil and gas industry actually need, the PTDF, okay? Now, if it relates, good luck to you. So, they will invite you for maybe a written test, an oral interview, particularly those that wants to do PhD. You can come and defend your proposal and all of that, what you actually want to do. So, I believe you must have gotten one or two things that will help you in this application. So, please, I beg you, if this video is valuable to you, why not hit the subscription button, and don't forget to share it to other of your friends so that they could watch videos like this in my channel. Thank you. God bless you.